All right, guys, we are live and ready to do this. I'm going to hit go live on Instagram. I think I got this down to a science. Let me make sure that that's off. There we go. Okay. All right, my friends. Let's see. Instagram is good. Let's make sure Facebook and YouTube. We'll give it a minute for people to join. This was kind of a surprise live tonight. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So hi guys. Hello, hello. I'm finally on. I'm telling you, this was kind of a impromptu night. You guys weren't expecting it. And I just had this feeling we needed to do it tonight. So I thought, well, we'll just let it go and go with it and see what happens. And, never ever, um, ignore that little voice in your head, right? So it's going to be good. All right, guys. Well, happy Wednesday. Um, life's been crazy. I don't know about you guys, but my life's been crazy. I've had so much that has been just coming my way all at once. Literally today, I had someone message me about. So I don't know if some of you know my older brother passed away the first part of April, and gosh, I can't believe it was April 8th. It's already been almost, or I guess, been a month now. So we're dealing with that and the probate attorney and all of this stuff. So just, I had a weird text today that threw me kind of off, and then I got a message from someone asking if I'd like to be a part of the Salt Lake, the Salt City, so Salt Lake City um, paranormal convention that they're doing out at the Saltaire. So super excited about that. And when more information about that comes, I'll let you guys know. So that's going to be in July, and so there's going to be a fun paranormal convention out at Saltaire. So watch for that. I'll be attending that in July. So I got that message, and then the message about my brother's stuff, and then a couple messages from people wanting to know about the free event coming up. I mean, it was just like everything hit at once. So I had to get myself centered and ready and grounded for you guys. So life's been crazy, right? Like Ashley just said, life has been lifing. Girl, that's a great way of putting it. Yep. I definitely am feeling it. But anyways, so yeah, I'm excited that they're going to be doing a Salt Lake Paranormal Convention. If you've never been to Saltaire, incredible place. So I've done a couple investigations out of the Saltaire, and it's interesting. I'll just say that. So it'll be really hard. But like Kelly said, probate, it is, yep. And you're going through it too. I'm so sorry, Kelly. Oh, it's not, it's definitely, it's all new to me. So I'm just trying to kind of navigate through all this, but oh, it's a lot. So anyhow, let's see, I'm looking at Instagram. Say hi to peeps. Hi guys. Um, who's on here? Oh, thank you. So Flickering Star. I know who that is. She said my deepest condolences. Thank you, sweetheart. Um, and then let's see who else is on. My eyes kind of went all blurry. Um, oh, I love it. Baking allergy free. I know who that is too. You can say that again. Rolling with things as best as we know how. Girl, I get it. I get it. So, oh, Regina, she said, you look very restful tonight. Girl, thank you. I feel like I look tired tonight. You're so sweet. I was like, you know what? I'm putting my good old headphones on. They're noise canceling because I just have had so much coming at me through all directions. And I thought I just need to put these suckers on and be more focused. And it's kind of nice. It blocks out a little bit. It never blocks out spirit, ever. That never happens. But all right, you guys. Well, I'm excited. We're going to get right into this, but I wanted to kind of share with you guys the events that are coming up. So in what, 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah. So 2 weeks from Friday, Friday and Saturday, the 29th and 30th, I am doing a free gallery reading event. What? Can you guys believe it? I'm doing a free event. So, but it is literally to thank you all for your love, for your support, for, sharing and coming and seeing me and referring people. And 6 years of doing this, outwardly, I guess, if you will. And I just hit 10,000 followers on my Facebook. So it's kind of an all together celebration. So the 29th, Friday, is actually sold out. So that one filled up quick. Now I'm doing two events with 50, maxing it out at 50 per event. So Friday the 29th is sold out. No more. Will be able to come in on Friday. Saturday, I think, and my daughter might be hopping on, AKA my assistant, Mandy. And last I saw, I only have 14 tickets for Saturday. So if you're wanting to come to this free event, it is free. There's no, no secret like underlying intention of you being there, other than I am going to have some fun items that we're going to do a raffle for. So some fun donated items. One of the raffle items is going to be a 1 hour reading from me. I can't even think tonight, you guys. I've had so much going on. And then also I've got some crystals and stones that we're going to be raffling. And other people are already reaching out wanting to donate. So speaking of which, if you have anything that you would like to donate for the raffle, it's kind of nice. It gets your name out there, and I promote like crazy. And then when people come to the events, they see your items. And I'm telling you, that's how you get out there. That's how I was able to get to my 10,000 followers, was by just word of mouth. It's seriously word of mouth. So um, I love it. Let's see, CDR 1379. I'm not sure who that is. What's weird? Every time you come on, my numbers 911 keep coming up for how many people are on Instagram. That's awesome. Watch for those numbers, right? The numbers are always your spirit guides, your guardian angels, sometimes just your beautiful intuition. So cool. But so yeah, so Saturday, the 30th, I have about 14 tickets left. So if you'd like to come, go on my website, mini-medium.com. There's a 5 ticket per person max. That's, just so that, we can get, many people there, and and not just one person that decides to go in and take all 50 tickets, right? So but 5 tickets per person max. And I'll just be walking around as I always do at events, channeling your loved ones that have passed. Sometimes I do personal readings, just kind of depending on, the night and what I'm being drawn to. And it's going to be so fun, you guys. This event is on the rooftop of my son's apartment complex. It's this beautiful apartment. Gosh, I think I don't know how many floors are there, 10, 12 floors at this apartment complex. And my son actually lives there, and then he manages the building, and we've got the rooftop. So, and it's so fun. It's just like a party rooftop. It's kind of a little Vegas, kind of like, and it overlooks down into the pool, which, I mean, we can't use the pool, but it'll be fun. So nighttime on the rooftop, doing beautiful readings, channeling loved ones that have crossed over, and just having a good old time. So get your tickets. Like I said, Saturday is the only night available, and there's 14 tickets left. It is completely free, 5 ticket maximum. And my son will be there to escort people into the building. It is a locked, secured building, and you have to have a ticket. You cannot enter if you don't have your ticket. And Mandy, who is my assistant, will also be matching your tickets up based on, what she's got on her little very organized spreadsheet. How's that? So it's going to be fun. So much fun. I cannot wait. And then we'll have some beverages and some little snacks, and then doing the raffle for some raffle items. But So much fun. Then June 13th, I will be in St. George, Utah, and it will be at the Utah Tech Alumni House. And that event I'm so excited for. We're going to be in St. George. It'll be, in the Red Rock area of St. George. If you've never been to St. George, Utah, you need to go visit. It's just beautiful, very high vibrational spiritual energy that's there. I will be there celebrating my birthday as well. So my birthday's June 15th. This will be Saturday, June 13th. Tickets are $50 per person. We'll have some snacks and drinks, and then just a couple hours of just channeling your loved ones that have crossed over. And just, yeah, it's beautiful down there, and it's warm. So like the summer nights are just fantastic. So anyhow, lots of things. But all of this information is on my website at mini-medium.com. And then, like I mentioned, I just found out today there's more information coming that the Salt Lake City, I think they're calling it Salt City Paranormal Convention, is coming in July out at the Saltaire. Literally just found out today, so more to come on that. And then the July 30th into August, I will be in New Orleans, and we'll be doing the New Orleans Comic Con, or not Comic Con, I'm sorry, not Comic Con, the New Orleans Paracon. How's that? So yeah, lots of stuff to come, you guys. Man, it's just it's a packed schedule already, but we're gonna have a fun night tonight. Do some readings, and first I think we're gonna let's do this first. So I'm gonna read. Oh, it says your live is not working on YouTube. It shows I'm on YouTube. I have a couple people commenting on YouTube. Yeah, that's weird. So if you're on YouTube, oh yeah, I just had a couple people just say happy birthday on YouTube. So it looks like it's working okay. Let me know if you're on YouTube. Say hello. Oh yeah. So Marissa said it's working from my end. Okay, yeah, always let me know if you don't see something working. Oh, you know what? I just realized too. Facebook just froze. Let's see, or not Facebook. I mean, Instagram just froze. Okay, YouTube's working. Oh, good. Okay, is Facebook working? Instagram just froze, it looks like. If you're on Instagram, will you say hello? It looks like I just froze. Let me just check here. I told you guys I've been having issues with the energy. Is Instagram working? Let's see. Oh, it says Instagram is working. Oh, good. Okay. Hi, Jazz. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're good. All right. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and let's dive into the. Oh, good. Oh, Ricardo is here. Hi, Ricardo. I met Ricardo at oh, I'm so excited you're here, Ricardo. That's so exciting. So I met Ricardo. He's on Instagram at the Meadows. So if you guys have never been to Meadows Crystals, it is fabulous, very bougie, very just a beautiful store. And Meadow is absolutely stunning. And so she had a bracelet making, kind of little event. And my husband got me, a ticket, I guess, if you will. And I made this gorgeous bracelet there. So she does these events. But I met Ricardo there, and just such a beautiful soul. We started talking about making bracelets and told him that, I'm a psychic medium, and gave him my info. And so I'm so glad you're here. Well, and I'm glad that you're letting me know all the platforms are working. So okay. All right, guys. So let's read your affirmation, and then we're going to do that drawing for the crystal skull that if you were on my last live, that's how you got entered. So if you missed my live last week, I'm so sorry. Keep an eye out, hop on the lives. I do these just kind of like, here and there, but I'll show you how beautiful. Look at how pretty this. So this is a snowflake obsidian crystal skull Do you see how amazing he is or she is? I don't care, whatever you want to call her. So, and it's heavy, so heavy. So, if you were on my last live, then you got entered into that. So we'll do that drawing here in a moment, but we're going to read this affirmation and then get into some reading. So now I pulled again from the Smartass affirmations. These are so funny. And I found this one and seriously was laughing so hard. So it says, my creative babies protect the galaxy from fear. And I'll show you. See how beautiful. Do you guys connect? Does anyone ever connect feathers to their loved ones in spirit? I think it's a very common sign from our loved ones that have crossed over, right? So, but it's something that I always say when I do my readings and I start to channel. I I ask that your loved ones not bring in, and validate things like the feathers, the coins, the butterflies, because it's something that we all connect with. I want them to validate things that are so specific that it wouldn't just be a common thing, if that makes sense. But yes, the a lot of people connect feathers to their loved ones that have crossed over, right? So anyhow, okay, so are you ready? This is the affirmation for everybody for the week. Okay, so some situations in life can summon immense amounts of fear. Fear can be a scary bitch, even more terrifying than the ass of a dead rhino. Fortunately, from fear's perspective, you are also the scariest mofo in the galaxy. Why is that? Because you have the power to create new life through voice, writing, visual expression, physical babies, and pure energetic inspiration. Your creations will reap positive influence and help demolish fear long after your body pieces out. Whenever you feel scared, start grooving and shake out some creative babies. This doesn't mean literal babies, my friends. I mean, unless you want to, that's up to you, but good luck to you. But the fear gremlins will run for their lives. Long live the creative. So I loved this one, and this is why I pulled this. I thought it was hilarious because one of my favorite acronyms for fear, or God, one of my favorite acronyms is the acronym for fear, and it stands for the false ego appearing real or the false evidence appearing real. So anytime that false ego comes in, gets in the way, the ego is like for women, we're really bad about, I'm not tall enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not educated enough, whatever it may be. I'm a woman. This is the ego. That false ego will cause that fear and it will hold you back from really, pursuing your happiness and your purpose. So it's literally, fear can just debilitate you and literally can cause you to just go into kind of this depressive mode, right? Or the false evidence appearing real. So the false evidence would be like, I had a gal that came and got a reading done and she was leaving her husband. And she's like, I'm so scared though. She goes, Steph, I'm terrified. She's like, what if I'm homeless? What if I don't make enough money? What if I don't find love again, right? This is the false evidence. It's not there yet, but you are manifesting it. So, yep, fear, I'm telling you. So, anyhow, I thought that was a pretty cool affirmation. Thought it was really, really fitting for me. Okay, so we're going to do this drawing really quick for the skull. And like I said, if you were on my last live, then I entered you in. I hope I got everybody, crossing my fingers. And I went back through. You had to message me and let me know you wanted to be entered. So let me do this. And I like to do this wheel of names. Let me take my little phone off here. Okay, bear with me here, guys. I got to figure out how to turn this sucker around. So I love the wheel of names because it makes it fair. Okay, there you go. Sometimes we'll do the drawing where we'll put names on a piece of paper and put them in a hat. But this one is really good for just putting the names in there and then spinning a good old wheel. Let's see. I got to go this way, huh? I forget it's backwards. Okay. I don't know. It might be backwards for you guys, but you get the gist. So here's all the names. So I've got the people that I had down: Desiree Atencio, Chris Taylor, Aaron Demler, Jackie Campos, Teresa Blair, Regina Gagne, Donna Tupin, right? Donna, gosh, if you're on, I'm sorry. I literally destroy names. Brittany Dickman, Susie Saxey, Kendra Dockery, Bree Dijkstra, God, John Cabnard, Courtney Scow. So these are all the peeps that were on that wanted me to enter them into the drawing for the skull. So if I missed you, I apologize. I'll put you in for another drawing if that's the case. But okay, are you guys ready? So we're going to hit this little spinny. And oh, Leanne, you did. Oh, I do know about Leanne. Hang on. Let me get Leanne in. Thanks, Leanne. See, I knew I missed a couple. Hang on. Let me get you in there. Leanne. Okay, Leanne, I know that's you, babe. Okay, I did remember yours in there, hun. Okay, I got you in there. Okay, we're going to shuffle the names, Okay, let me double check and make sure my Instagram peeps. Regina, you said my last name correctly. No one ever does. I did. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Let's see. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, I got everybody that I think was on there. Okay. Oh, I love that I said your name right, Regina. That makes me so happy. Okay. All right, we're going to shuffle these up and then we're going to hit spin. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, let me add. Yep, there's a couple people I realized that I did miss, and I do remember. So let me go back. Let's see. I knew this was going to happen. I'm glad you guys are on to remind me. Okay, so Verlene, Verlene. Okay, I got Verlene. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I think we got everybody. Like I said, if I missed you, I'm so sorry. I'll be doing another drawing very shortly. And then if you come to my event, oh shit, Brighton, you are too. See, I knew I missed some people. I should have just had you guys like text me. Brighton, I do remember Brighton. You were on there. Let me just add these. Okay. Were you guys on my live last time? Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it. I do remember some people. Okay, Donna, I do remember you were on, Donna. I do remember, hun. Okay. All right. Okay, now we'll go. Here we go. All right, guys. So we have 17 people. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, Eva, you did too. You guys, I'm dying here. What is? I told you I've had a lot going on. Eva, I do remember you were on, hun. Eva. Did you guys message me to put you on? Why am I missing so many? Okay. And then Donna. Yep, Donna, I have yours. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. All right. Spinning the wheel. Okay. It's rather slow. Can you guys see that okay? Whoops. Oh. Okay. Let's see. It'll bring up the winner. I love how slow it is. It's like, Brittany. Brittany Dickman. Brittany, you are the winner, my friend, of the beautiful snowflake obsidian skull. Okay. All right, you guys. And if I did miss you, I will get you on the next one. I just need to go back and look. Tanya, if you messaged me, will you just show me, will you screenshot it and show me where you had messaged me that night so that I can get you down? I tried to get everybody, so but it was hard to get make sure I got everybody here. Okay, guys, let me turn this around and I'll be doing another one too, you guys. I will be doing another drawing. This won't be the last one. So, yay. All right, I will message Brittany And we'll turn that around. There we go. Okay, let me put my little phone back on my thing here. Maybe. Okay. All right, you guys. There we go. Okay. All right. Congratulations, Brittany. It's so funny. I think Brittany was just here for a reading just about a week ago, if I remember right. So, okay. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and um, let's get into some readings, which I know that's what you guys really are here for. I mean, of course, we love the giveaways, but so if you are interested in a reading, what I need from you is two numbers between 1 and 44. And then what you're going to do is next to your two numbers, you're going to write what kind of reading you're wanting. So if you, you know, are wanting to ask a question about your health, your career, you know, love life, marriage, whatever it may be, then you'll put your two numbers and put that next to it. You can also put general. If you put general next to your two numbers, then it's just going to be whatever my intuition is bringing. So it'll be just wherever I am guided. Now, if you would like to channel or hopefully connect with someone who is crossed over, then you will just put spirit. So you'll put your two numbers and then just put spirit. The reason for this is that if you guys, those who know and have been with me and have seen how I channel, I do not want to know if you are wanting to connect with, you know, mom or dad or brother, friend, whatever it may be. I don't even want to know the gender. That way, as I channel whoever comes through, you will know without a doubt 100% organically, if you will, is coming from my gifts. So I just like things to be very vanilla. I don't want to be fed any information. So that's kind of how I like to channel. Then, if you are chosen and you would like to come on live, which we love to bring people on live, then you just let me know when I choose you. Just I'll ask you, let me know. Then when you're commenting your numbers, just go in and comment ever so often. The reason I ask you to do that, for one, your comment disappears and I don't want to have to keep scrolling to find it. Also, don't comment, you know, back to back to back. Otherwise, it really clogs up the feed, and then I just end up not choosing you anyways. So just, you know, be mindful of others that are here wanting a reading as well. Okay, and then yeah, I think that's the gist of all the rules. How's that? Okay, all right, you guys, let's get started now. I'm gonna try to. I really wish that StreamYard would figure out how to get Instagram all streamed onto the one platform. So I have to kind of go back and forth. So bear with me. Let's see. Oh, I love that. I love that. CDR. Who is CDR? I know I love that Instagram, you know, you can have just your handle, you know, name, but then I don't know who it is. But it said that number 11, there's 11 people in Instagram, and that's one of your numbers. I love it. Um, Let me tell you, you know, I've been kind of going back and forth. I know I'm all over the place tonight, but I want to tell you about this just complete download really quick before we get to picking anybody. So we're going to kind of do a spirit led per se right now. But I've been writing this stuff down all day today. I have had a very strong spirit with me, very strong male. Um, I do feel that this man is probably well, didn't make it past 50. I would say was, you know, maybe in maybe in his 40s. Um, so I'm going to start kind of rambling off everything that I was getting as I was kind of getting my downloads throughout the day today. The number 5 was very significant for this man, which would be the month of May, the 5th of the month. Also, I forgot to write this down too. Let me write this in here. The number 13. So the number 5 and the number 13. Very specifically, even May 13th as being a significant birth date or death date. Um, I really felt the 5 could be connecting to 5 years ago. Um, the 5th of the month, you guys, who have watched me know how I connect with numbers. Um, the name that kept coming, I kept hearing this name like Jason, but what was interesting is he was also wearing, and I usually don't see features, but as I was starting to see through, it's called claircognizant, the vision I kept getting was in those blue coveralls, the maintenance coveralls, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Um, the maintenance coveralls, but even though his name was like Jason or the two-syllable J and then ending in the N, so like Jason, Jackson, um, but the S was in there. So Jackson, Jason, um, can't think of any, Justin, but they would call him Joe. So he had the blue coveralls on, and how they put a name on the blue coveralls, the little patch, I guess, if you will. But it wasn't his name. It was like a nickname, something funny. And I kept saying like Joe, um, or something like, it reminded me of like Joe Dirt, you guys, seriously. Um, and so all of this was coming in today, and I just wanted to get this out there in case anybody understood and connected to this. So let's see. Tammy said, my son passed February 5th. His dad is Jason. Okay. Brandy said his dad passed on the 13th of the month and always wore those blue coveralls. Okay. Let me check my Instagram. Let's see. Christina, that resonates with me. 5 is the month of hubby's birthday. 13th is my birthday. My hubby's name is Joseph. They call him Joe. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, hang on, Christina. um, all right, let me give you more of what I was getting as well here. I was getting so much. He kept taking me, or I kept getting the vision of potatoes, and the only thing I could think of with potatoes was either, he was validating that that's his favorite food, or Idaho, or the connection with Idaho, right? So where that's coming in. So let's see here. I'm just reading all of your comments. I know I'm giving a lot to you guys, but I wanted to get this out there. Um, the other thing I kept getting, he kept saying, mention the story about the golf cart, where I literally saw him with friends, probably drinking, as I felt like they were just having a good old time. After hours, just a funny story about stealing the golf cart. And um, then I just kept hearing J Dog. So someone was named J Dog. So maybe him being, the Joe, was J Dog. So, um, and, oh, and then I kept hearing, when guys will have like a shit ton of keys and they'll hook them to their belt. And I kept hearing the keys, like the keys were clanking. So that was a lot of, part of, I guess, of just who he was, So I know this is a lot all at once, but I just want you guys to kind of think about this. But you have to be able to take all of this, or at least a good majority of this, because this was coming from one person, one soul. So let's see. Jody said, my nephew's birthday is February 5th. My uncle passed November 3rd. He called me JoJo. Okay. And Jerica said, my nephew is Jade, and we called him J-Dog. Yeah, I kept hearing, and that was that was something very important, was J-Dog. Hang on, let me go through here. Let's see. Oh, today is the 13th. I just realized as I saw that. That's right. Okay. Is there anybody that can take a majority of that? I know that that was a lot. Um, very specifically, if anything, I would say you have to take The overalls, wearing those blue overalls, the story about the golf cart, the uh, the nickname like Joe, J Dog. Oh, yes, and this was the most important part, I guess, if you will. His accident, he was crushed. I know this sounds so wild, so crazy, but I felt like he had been crushed. It was an accident, car accident. Something happened where he had been crushed. Almost felt like there was so much pressure on the chest. So I'm going to kind of just stop there and see if and read your comments. But please note, you've got to try to be able to take almost all of this. Um, I know some people are like, well, I have this and I have that, but it's like everything together came all at once from the same person. It was so crazy. This was literally before I got ready to hop on, and I was welcoming all the souls to come in to channels. So let's see. I'm going to go to Instagram really quick here. Okay, so Christina said, hubby's sleeping. I know he has lots of people passed, so not sure who will be coming through for him. Hubby's favorite food, he likes the potatoes. Let's see, so she did connect with the 5 and the 13th and the Joe. Okay, all right. And how about on Facebook? Did anyone else connect with that? Jerica said, my birthday's on May 10th. My nephew is and grandpa and the family has a birthday today on the 13th. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Um, Jerica. Okay. Jody. Oh, I read Jody's. Okay. Jody's, my nephew's birthday. Okay. The 5th. Okay. Let's see. Jerica did. Okay. Jerica, I think this might be for you, my friend. It looks like a lot of it is connecting with you. Let me go. Let's see. So on YouTube, I don't know who VNW111. I had a former boyfriend who passed in May, and 13 was what? Doesn't ring a bell. Okay, okay, thank you for that. Let's see, Brandy. So Brandy had dad passed on the 13th. Always wore the blue coveralls. Okay. Tammy, my son. Oh, that's when I went from Tammy. Okay. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get more with this one. I know this was all over the place, so let me kind of put this to the side and see if I can get any more while I'm doing other readings, just because it was so much at once. And I think Jerica, Jerica, I have a feeling this is for you, my friend. Yeah, thanks, Brandy. Thanks for being honest. Yeah, it's like all of it came in from the same person. I did not feel like it was, piggybacked. So if that makes sense. But okay, well, let's just dive in. I wanted to throw that out there and see that way I could see if there was anybody that connected or if I needed to still work on bringing in more. So, okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pick my first person. And so give me your 2 numbers between 1 and 44 again. You guys go ahead and comment those numbers and what kind of reading that you are wanting. And I will start to go through. Now, this first one takes me a bit, so bear with me here. Gosh, hang on, you guys. I'm too damn short. Hang on. Oh, the joys of being 5 feet tall. So, okay, let's see here. All right. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm going to go over, I think I'm going to go over to, I feel like I always neglect my poor Instagram peeps. So I'm going to go over to Jessica, pin Jessica. So Jessica Wellness. Hi, Jess. Okay, Jessica's is about love. So I know those, I don't know if you can see it. Can those on Facebook and YouTube, can you see the Instagram comments? And then vice versa? Can Instagram see the Facebook and the YouTube. I don't know how that all works, but okay. Hi, Jess. Okay, so we're gonna do Jess now. Her question, if you will, is about love, and her numbers are 4 and 11. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these cards, and we'll see what we got here. Okay. I love love. I love doing readings about love. um, let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just making sure I'm not missing. I wanted to see. Okay, you can only see Facebook. Okay, I just wondered how that all worked. But oh, Claire said we can just see Facebook comments. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Well, Jess, let's see what we got with love, my friend. All right, so Jess, your first card, hun, with your number 4, you pulled this 7 of Wands card, and that came out of the deck right side up. Then your second card with your number 11, you pulled this Page of Swords card. Now that card did come out of the deck upside down or reversed. So now for those who are new to my live, or maybe you've forgotten what the upside down cards mean, anytime cards come out of the deck reversed, they are going to connect with or validate what we call shadow work. So your shadow work is the things that you are working on just for yourself, nobody else, not your children, not your hubby, not your wife, whatever may be, just for you. Or the things that you know you need to work on. So shadow work is never easy. It's always something that we have to dig deep down into our past. So even going back to childhood, maybe you're holding on to some childhood trauma. Maybe you're holding on to a death that you've had in your life that you haven't been able to move on from. And that energy sits with you. It becomes your shadow self, it becomes your shadow work. And if you don't work on that shadow work, then it starts to affect your health. So, in all fairness, I know Jess. She's a beautiful friend of mine. I met her when I did an event. She owned the Loft, which is in, I believe, Lehigh, if I remember right, Jess. I can't remember what town or city, but and just an amazing soul, just beautiful. And she had lost her husband to an illness just a little while back, not too far back. So I like to just be honest with what I know so that you guys aren't like, wow, that was really cool. How did she know all that? Because I want everything to be completely transparent. So Jess is in this new beginning of her life. I mean, granted, I don't see Facebook and Instagram stuff very often. I just don't have time to check on people. So I'll see little bits there. But so I do know, a little bit about her and where she's at in her life. And she's on this beautiful health and wellness, taking care of herself, and just a beautiful, beautiful woman. So beautiful soul. So for love, I think it's one of those things where I hope I can help Jess with what's going on in your life with love. So with your card that's reversed, on this Page of Swords. So a sword in tarot is like carrying this energetic sword per se, and you're using that sword to fight and to defend and to protect. So it is really where sometimes I tell people, carry that sword, keep that sword with you, keep using that sword. You fight, you defend, and you protect, right? So keep that in mind for a minute, Jess. Let's talk about your other card. Now, this 7 of Wands, this is so you, my friend. When I saw this come out, I made me so happy. So this 7 of Wands, you can see the gal, and she's like in this crystal ball. And then down here are the 7 chakras. So if you know anything about Reiki and about your body, and as far as energy work goes, the chakras are like your little, I call them your little energetic or rechargeable batteries. They're portals. You have 7 of them. And this connects with those 7 chakras. So for you, Jess, with love and what I feel is happening, you're on such this beautiful high vibrational spiritual journey right now, connecting with those chakras, aligning those chakras, cleansing the chakras, getting yourself connected to your highest divine. And then all of a sudden there's a blockage. It's like, what am I doing? Why is this not working? Everything is aligning, everything is connecting, everything is falling into place except for love. Does that make sense, Jess? And I forgot to ask if Jess wanted to come on live, but that's okay. But just and then Jessica, you can comment on and validate if that makes sense. So Jess said, yeah, okay. So the sword, my friend, is about, that's where the blockage is, and that's where you are fighting, defending, and protecting. And what it is, hun, I feel it's that shadow work. You are still in that, you're holding on to some of that blockage when it comes to um, knowing that it's okay to find love again. It's like you're fighting, defending, and protecting um, the idea that you can't find love again because of your husband's loss. And that is so, so far from the truth, my friend. So far. So um, it's it really is about you taking this, it literally goes back to that affirmation I read about fear, right? It's that false evidence appearing real, or the false ego appearing real, right? um, just said it's from my dad wounds, not even from dad, not from late husband. Okay, well, that makes sense, hon. It's the past, right? It's the energy that you are carrying from your childhood with dad, or the past with dad, the toxic relationship, the maybe the abandonment part of this, however you want to look at it. It's the male, it's the masculine energy that is holding you back. So this page of swords is about where you're right there, you're ready to start that new journey, you're ready to start that new path, which is what this year is about. This year is the year of the one. This is all about new beginnings and fresh starts. So it's stepping outside of that comfort zone. It's getting past that fear so that you can turn the page, which is what this page of swords is. It's turning the page to start that new chapter, my friend. So, and it's really about you know feeling that you are 100% ready to put the sword down. And I know you are, my friend. I know you are ready to put that damn sword down. I know you are. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jess. I I think I saw you were dating somebody at one time, but I'm not feeling it right now. There's some kind of disconnect, or maybe we're on a break, or maybe this is just not there anymore. Does that make sense, hon? Because I do know that from just, I think if I'm remembering right, memory, seeing that you did. So um and but I'm not feeling that person in your life any longer, or at least there's a disconnect there. So hang on one second, Jess. I'm starting to hear something. So Jess said we broke up, but I wonder about him. Okay, that's what I thought, hun. Okay, let me. I wonder if we're starting to maybe connect with your husband. Are you okay, Jess, if I channel your hubby, if that happens to be the case? Let's see here. And I don't know how to bring Jess on live. Let me see if I can bring. I know, Jess, you said that you would be happy to come on live. Um, let's see. I don't know how I do that from Instagram. Dang it. Let's see. Oh, wait, there's three little dot things there. Nope, that's not it. Okay, well, son of a gun. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, I'm going to figure this out for sake of time. I don't want to try to waste time trying to figure it out, but I'm going to figure. Oh, Flamingo Friday said Jess has to request to join. Oh, Oh, Jess, do you see where that you can request to join live? I would love to bring you on live in case this is really your hubby that I'm starting to feel coming through. Um, Maybe someone on Instagram can help Jess join live. I'm so technology. I say I'm tech-hearted. It's probably not the best word, but yes. So um, it's how I feel some days. But okay, hang on. I'm gonna do my scribbling. Okay. Um, okay. March. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. It's okay, Jess. Jess, how do you connect with the number 3 or the month of March? Um, Sorry, I get really bad dry lips right now. I'm starting to get very strong energy. The energy just shifted. Month of March, the third of the month, being connected to you, and or your husband, or even the gentleman that the guy that you were dating that you broke up with. Um, the month of March, the third of the month. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, Jess, we got to bring Jess on. Jess just said, okay, Nate died on the 3rd. Her husband's name is Nate. Was his name Nathan? Oh my gosh, Jess, I have to show you something. Hey, in all honesty, you guys, I did not know Jess's husband's name, and I did not know Jess was going to be on here, but I wrote down, can you see? I don't know if you guys can see here. I'll stand up. Can you see where I wrote Nathan? I don't know if you can see. Where's it at? Do you see where I wrote Nathan? Oh my gosh. Okay, it says I can request you to join. Okay, let's see here. I don't know how to, mine looks so different here. Okay, hang on, guys. We got to try to see if I can bring her on. Okay, how do I do this? Let's see. I don't want to, hopefully I don't lose you guys. Um, okay, let's see. That's the live video. Okay. It's weird. It's not letting me. Just said Nate will help you. He's tech savvy. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, Jess, I can't. So is Nate's name Nathan? I'm assuming. Okay. Um, okay. Mine looks so different. Okay, let's see here, guys. Let me try. I'm so sorry if you are on and you're like, what the heck's going on? But bear with me here, guys. Okay. Let's see. Instagram. Okay. See, I'm on my desktop, so it's not showing me anywhere to add her. Let's see. Let me try here. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, you're okay. Um okay, let's try this. All right. Let's do this. I have to do it from my phone. Okay. Hang on. Let's see here. Okay. It's so weird with this. Let's see. You know what, Jess, Jessica, do you have YouTube, hun? Can you go to my YouTube channel? Because I know how to do it from there, but I don't know on Instagram. It's weird. I'm telling you, the way that this is set up, it's not, I can't do it from my phone on Instagram. Otherwise, I will lose my Instagram. It's so bizarre. Um, let's see. So my YouTube. is mini medium 7.5. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try. Oh man, I really need to figure this out. Let's see here. Okay, bear with me, folks. Well, son of a gun. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Jess, it is. Okay. Am I back on Instagram now, guys? Are we back on? So Jess, let's see. Jessica, my my YouTube is mini medium 7.5. Okay. Okay. I just commented on there, or even on Facebook, Jess. If you have Facebook, you can go over to Facebook. But so annoying that I can't, that it's so different. But we'll figure this out. This is so cool. This is so good. Okay. Okay. And do you guys, is everybody on Facebook and, and YouTube seeing me okay now? I know I hopped out and came back in for a minute. So, but we're going to see if we can get Jess on live. This is so amazing. So I just don't want to miss the chance, but I also don't want to. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, Jess. Okay, Jess, I'm going to send you a link, my friend. Okay. I'm going to comment a link and you'll click on that link in StreamYard, or it'll say StreamYard, and it'll say YouTube, and you should see that. Now, when you go and click on it, Jess, if it won't let you click on the link, then what you'll want to do is copy that link, go and open a new browser, and paste it in there and open it that way. So let me know if you see that. It's in the comments. And then I'm going to figure out how I can bring people on Instagram from StreamYard. It's different when you stream from that StreamYard. It's not like the regular when you go live on Insta or on, yeah. There, yay! Yay! Oh, we got it!
Wow, look at us.
This is so good. See, Nate figured it out. He helped us. Look at that.
He totally did.
Oh my gosh, girl, this is so amazing. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it is.
I honestly, just kind of sharing with everybody too, but I mean, I met you at the loft. We did the beautiful, readings there. We had the event there. I don't even remember if we channeled your husband that night. I mean, I do so many readings,
Mhm.
but before we came on, I knew you were going to join tonight. We had been texting you at us, but I mean, you didn't even ask anything about your husband. I didn't even know your husband's name was Nate. But earlier, before I got on, that was the name I wrote down, Nathan. But it was
Mm.
so interesting because it came in kind of like out of left field. So, and then just the number 3 coming up and him, it's just his way of validating it's him that's here. And this is so good.
Mhm.
So good. So now going back to your actual question about love, and that the guy that you were dating, that you guys have, I could feel that it was no longer there, and you had validated that you guys had broke up. Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, and I, what's interesting is I feel that it, it feels it feels very heavy, one-sided, but yet I feel like that um, but yet it's balanced now. I don't know how else to put it. So,
Mm.
was this a joint decision between the two of you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. Was it him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. So, hang on. I'm hearing some things here. Okay. Um, can I ask what his name is? Is that okay, or should we not?
I hope no one's watching.
Oh,
Knows
shoot.
that.
You know what? Let's
That's
not say it
okay.
then. Yeah, yeah, that's okay, hon. You don't have to say it. Um, how about just the first initial?
S.
S. Okay, okay, we'll just leave it at that. Okay. Um, so uh when I was, looking at your cards, hon, and this very much this balance of, and when I say balanced, what I mean is that I know that this has been difficult for you, this breakup, and I know you were saying you think about him quite often. But what I love, and I know this might sound really weird to say, but all the work that you have been doing,
Mm.
just for yourself, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, it prepared you for this moment, hon. It prepared you for this breakup. And I know that sounds weird, but
Mhm.
it's literally, this is what I call a karmic lesson. And these karmic lessons, they suck. Don't get me wrong. They do. But I really feel too, without a doubt, with the feeling of Nate coming in, and validating, just the date that he passed on, but just even his energy being present, I have no doubt that he was even part of this because he's so damn protective of you and
Mm.
wanting to make sure that you find your person.
Yeah,
And one thing about me, and I think you know this, but for others, I'm very honest. I don't, I'm very transparent. I won't sugarcoat shit. So I just, I feel he got scared without a doubt. I feel he got very
absolutely.
scared.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. It wasn't a lack
He,
of love. It was fear.
no, it was
Yep.
fear. Just like the damn affirmation I just read, right?
Yep. Yep.
It's that false ego appearing real. His ego got in the way, right?
Yep. Oh, totally.
And 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 it makes me really sad because he doesn't know what the hell he did. Sorry, but it's always like you don't realize what you have till it's gone.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
You've done so much beautiful work on yourself. That's what this Seven of Wands is. And the wand is about fire. It's about finding that fire within yourself. And it's about using that wand. I call it the fairy godmother wand. And you're using that wand to get what you want, when you want, and how you want it. And girl, you found your wand. You found it. And what worried him is that you were so confident and
Mm.
so powerful, and you were
Mm-hmm.
vibrating at this higher frequency, and he's still chilling down here.
Yep.
So it was intimidating.
Yep.
And
100%.
it and it sucks, but it's just the timing. It's like two trains going to the same destination, but his is kind of going a little slow while yours is going a lot faster.
Totally.
And it just wasn't intersecting. So, I have a very strong feeling he's coming back into your life, hon. I really do. I really do. And the reason I feel this really is going to happen is because of there he's got a lot of work to do. I mean, there's a lot of his own shit, that he
Mm-hmm.
needs to work on. But I just want you to be careful when he comes back in. I'm just giving you kind of the heads up, only because you are such a beautiful safe space for him. And I
Mm.
worry that it's just going to be another temporary thing. you
Nope,
know.
boundaries. I
Yep,
like you
good
were
girl.
talking
Yep,
about all the work
yep,
I've done. This
yep.
breakup has been so hard, but so magical.
Yes,
Like
that's what I mean.
I
Yeah,
I have dug to the bottom and I'm like, wow, I am so happy with myself. And so
yeah.
my boundaries are so healthy and so
Good,
high.
good
So that's the
girl.
only way that it would ever be a
Yeah.
healthy thing moving forward.
Yeah,
Yep.
good. Oh, I'm so proud of you, hon. That's so good. And you know what? And that really is part of that Seven of Wands. That's why I said you found your wand. You're
Yep.
like, nope, this is not what I want. This is not how I want it. This is not who I want it to be with. So I have the power. I have control because I have my boundaries, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So now this page of swords, excuse me, is really now your shadow work, and you had mentioned it going back to, I think you said with dad. So it's,
Yep.
it's about putting the sword down and knowing that that fight, that battle, um, it is no longer, it's just not worth it any longer. Now, with that
Hmm.
said, that shadow work still needs to be worked on. That's for sure. But when it comes to allowing that to come into your love life, that's where the sword needs to be put down, right?
Okay.
Um, now, I, I love, one of my favorite of my abilities is to tap into clairvoyancy, and that's to see things coming. And girl, you are so stunning. You are beautiful. I mean, you
Mhm.
just have a great head on your shoulders. I mean,
Thank
anybody
you.
would, you're welcome. Anybody would be lucky to have you, hon. I mean that wholeheartedly. But it's really about finding someone who vibrates at that same frequency or pretty
Yep.
damn close, right? um,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and the inner child work that I've done, I know
yeah,
that now too. I
yeah,
know my worth. I know who I am. So it's like,
yeah,
don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with
yeah.
me. Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no,
So
absolutely.
that's why I'm in a
And
good place.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what I mean. So the old Jess,
Hmm.
let's say 2 years ago, would
Yep.
be just devastated right now, would be just a mess.
Hmm.
But you have really done the work to prepare you for this. So now your person can come in. Now the person that vibrates at that higher level can come in, and then that connection will be there. Um, there is a timing I keep seeing, and I think it's absolutely beautiful because I don't see you as the type of connecting with your person through any of the apps that are out there. You're just not that person. So I really feel this is someone that brings someone in, introduces him, and then the relationship kind of takes off from there, in a slow pace, but it's okay. That's where I say, it's, and you have children, it's a package deal, right?
Hmm.
So you
Hmm.
got to be very, very mindful of that. I feel like you already know this person, hun. I really do. I feel like you already know him. So just be mindful. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to know him. You could just know of him.
Mm.
So
Okay.
just kind of watch for that. Now, hang on a second here. Um, are you moving?
No, but I sold my business. I don't know if that has to do with it. I sold the
Ah,
loft, and so I feel changes.
yes. Big changes. Holy crap, hun. Okay, so um, very much the same kind of energy of those changes coming. Opening up more availability, right? More doors
Hmm.
for you. So, which is so
Yeah.
good. Um, I want to listen. I just want with Nate coming in, and I love that we've got all those beautiful validations. Um, please watch for, because I'm getting it now. Um, One of the beautiful abilities that I love and that I also hate is called clairgustant. It's the ability to kind of taste things that the loved
Mm.
ones will want to, on the other side, or even starting to smell things. Um, I have a strong feeling Nate is so very much the scent. So smelling him, I can smell this very distinctive musky smell.
Mm,
Maybe, so watch for that, like the cologne smells, right? The
okay.
smell of cologne. Um, and hang on one second here. Um, I heard tell him happy birthday, tell him happy birthday. Who, whose birthday? Him. So this has got to be um,
Mm,
obviously male.
okay.
Do, do you have birthday coming up for any of your kids or just past? They'll bring that up even if it's just past, hun.
Well, his oldest son's birthday was on the 11th of April.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Okay. I will take it. Okay. I will take it. That's it. I love it. Okay. Um, uh, how do you connect to the number 12 now? He's shown me the number 12. So
The first thing that popped
agent.
in my head was like
Oh,
my daughter will be 12 this year.
perfect. That's his daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. I love it. He's just wanting to come in and mention the kids now. It's like, wanting to make sure the kids know, make sure the kids know.
Yeah.
So good. Uh, I literally heard, "You're rocking it, babe. You're rocking it, babe." I literally heard that so loud and clear. Um,
Yeah, that's him.
yeah. Would he say that? That
Oh,
was
yeah.
so, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Um, he says, "Damn, I'm a lucky man. Damn, I'm a
Oh.
lucky man." He just keeps saying this over and over and over.
Oh.
Um, I agree with him. Um, I know that how do I put this? I know that you know that he is okay with you finding love again. I
Yeah.
know
Yep.
that's not a problem, right? So, um,
Yeah, I've worked on that.
that's so good, hon. So good. One thing I feel he's very, um, oh, okay. He wants you to just be very mindful of um, the mutual friends that would be connected to the S man, to the other guy. So,
Okay.
because there is a connection of where, um, and I'm not saying you can't be with those people or be around them, just be mindful of what you talk about, just because he's given me that feeling of kind of like the mole. You know what the mole is? Someone who comes in and gets information, then shares it.
Mm-hmm.
So just be careful, hun. Just be very mindful of that. Um, and um, uh, why am I seeing Florida?
Hmm. I mean, I've
You have
been to
any
Florida
you have
like
any plans?
recently.
Okay, when did you go, hun? Like within the last few months?
It was within the last year, and
Hmm.
then
Okay.
potentially something with work this year, but not anything that I planned on yet.
Okay. Okay. It's happening this year. So I'm just giving you that heads up. So, um, and you possibly could be going there for work, you said?
Hmm.
Okay.
Possibly, yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, pack your bags, babe. It's coming. It's coming. It's so good. Um, so I would say too, and boy, he's a talker. Man, I just keep getting download after download. Um, I know that we weren't necessarily planning on channeling him, but But I love that he's coming in and giving us all of this. Oh, he said July. What's July? July, month of July?
I don't know.
Okay, that might be, maybe that's when you're supposed to be going to Florida-ish, maybe.
Potentially.
Okay, okay. So keep that in mind. I want to pull one of these cards for you, Hen, this Talking to Heaven card. Ultimately, just a beautiful message from Nate. And when, yeah, sorry, boy, I have to keep pausing because I keep hearing him. Was he a talker here when he was here in the physical? Was he just
Well,
very social?
very much opinionated.
Okay, that's fair.
Which
That's
I would
fair.
love his opinion on S-Man coming back around. I don't know if I
Oh,
know he connected me with
yep.
him. I know he
Oh,
did.
absolutely he did. And
But maybe it was just a
um,
lesson.
well, and absolutely, hun. And that's exactly what I said in the beginning. The majority of the shit that comes out of my mouth, I swear I tell people, is not me. It's your loved ones on
Mm,
the other side. And the first thing I said, hun, was this is a karmic lesson. He was a
mm,
karmic lesson. It was a test to see if you are ready to adhere to those boundaries. I mean,
mm,
think about it, right? And so, and you kind of you think, well, why would my departed husband do this to me? It's because he knows that you have such this beautiful, empathetic, soft side of you. And he just wanted to make sure that you were ready, for your
mm,
person to come in, right?
mm, mhm.
Um, so I will, oh, hi, girls. My husband just brought the doggies in. Um, so I'm going to tell you the feeling I'm getting from Nate about S-Man is exactly that, my friend. Exactly that. Now, him coming back in, that's where I just feel like he's wanting now for you to know he doesn't have control of that now. This is nothing he's able, he's not doing this, if that makes
Right,
sense.
right.
So now it's a test to see, okay, are you going to be able to, adhere to those boundaries? And then the next, journey comes. That's what turning the page is. That's why you pulled the Page of Swords. It's like you finally are not going to fight and defend and protect that relationship any longer. You're going to turn the page and start this new.
I have a question. You said
Yeah.
something about it being imbalanced, but then you saw more balance though. Do you
Yes.
think that
Yeah.
there's that potential of that? And I'm not saying I'm holding on to potential in that way. I'm just curious if, yeah, I don't know.
Yes. No, I'm glad you asked that. So there is um, there is that potential for this to be balanced. Now, this is not from Nate. This is from me.
Mhm.
The feeling of are you so you're vibrating at this higher frequency. He's kind of chilling down here. If you are willing to be patient and wait, then it will get to the point where this will start to get closer to where you can, find that
Mm,
balance between the two. Or you have to regress and go back to old ways, which you will not do
no,
because I will
no,
come find you and I will kick your
I
ass.
won't do it.
So
I won't do it.
no,
Nope.
and no, and he knows that. Nate knows
Yeah.
that, right? So that's where I'm saying this has potential, absolutely.
Hmm.
But are you
But
willing?
don't date for potential. Yep, exactly.
Exactly. Yep,
Yep.
exactly, hun. Yep. I think everybody has potential to be a good
Hmm.
person. Are you willing to do the work to help them? I mean, that's up to you. That's your
It's
free will,
I'm not
right?
there to help and like I'm not there to
Yeah.
help someone. I want a real partner that's like you said,
Yeah.
vibing up here. So,
Exact.
yeah.
Yep. Yep. Because what happens is when your natural way and even just going back to your old, ways of your shadow work of being a healer and wanting to fix people and help people. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, we're creatures of habit. So you're going to bring them in, and then you're going to try to work and fix on them. And the next thing you know, you've lost yourself again. Right.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not worth it. So that's where I felt like this had some potential. But what I love is that I really felt like you were okay with this. I guess as okay as you can be,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's more important to focus on, that your old ways, the old you have done so much beautiful work that you will never go back to that,
Right.
which is
Right.
so good. So
Yep.
good, hun. Okay, all right. So let's pull this message from your Nate, and I'm going to mix these up a little bit more, I feel like. Okay, all right, hun. So what I need from you is one number between 1 and 44.
11.
11. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 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 All right, my dear. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, girl, I love your husband. This is absolutely incredible. Okay. Um, I've had okay, so this deck that's called Talking to Heaven, it was gifted to me and I love it. This little well-renowned medium, his name's James Von Prague, he put this deck together, and the cards all have a one-sentence message. Then the book goes into just like this more beautiful, detailed message. So I can tell you, I have never read this message, and I've had these cards for a long time. So, and this could not be a more perfect one for you. Oh, so
Okay.
good. Let me ask you, just more out of curiosity, do you connect with the number 17?
Well, that's my birthday, the 17th.
Shut up. Okay, I'm done. I am done. Okay. So this message is on page 17, and I'll take a picture and I'll post this, or I'll send it to you, because I don't know. I'm going to try to see if I can show you. I'll put my finger by it. Can you see the number 17 on there? I don't know if you can
Everything's
see.
tiny on
I
YouTube.
know, I know.
Yes,
It
I
is on
can't.
mine. Okay, just trust me, it's 17.
I
Okay.
trust you.
Oh, this is so good, hon. I literally have goosebumps. Says, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
look at the picture. It's got two hands and two puzzle pieces trying to
Mm.
come together. So good. So good. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read the message in the book. Okay, it says, whew, although you may not understand it
Understand it
now,
now.
everything happens for a reason. There is a divine order behind everything that happens, including the time of my passing. I realized that you weren't ready to let me go, and in many ways, I wasn't ready either. Since my passing, I've received spiritual counseling to help me see the big picture of my life and death. I now understand that I had to leave the way I did. It was part of my soul contract and yours as well. I now see that everything in this universe is mathematically precise. There are no accidents. At some level, your soul knew that I would leave before you did. We've
Yep.
both been preparing for this transition since the beginning of our relationship. I am grateful for all the beautiful moments we shared together, along with the lessons I learned from the difficult times. It's all divinely perfect. Oh,
Jeez.
man, getting me choked up.
Yeah. Wow.
What an
Yeah.
amazing man, my friend.
Oh,
Amazing,
yeah. He's the
amazing.
best.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love that he it just came in like a full force. I mean, even before I hopped on, he was saying his name, and I mean, we're pretty dang close. So, um,
Well, and I felt like he was coming in too. I was talking to my daughter. We were talking just about spirit and connecting and everything, and yeah, I just felt like he was around. I mean, he's always around, but
oh yeah, yeah, oh always. Well,
yeah.
and it's funny because I had messaged you and I said you asked me, are you going to do a live this week? And I said Thursday.
Mhm.
And I know it was Nate that drove his other
Yep.
word to come tonight because I
Mhm.
messaged you and I said, hey, actually, I'm going to go live tonight. And
Yeah.
you said, I had a feeling. And
Mhm.
so I love it.
Mhm.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh. Isn't
Yeah,
spirit
it's just
amazing?
confirmation to me to like the little things that I hear that it really is him connecting with me. Like it's not a figment of my imagination and it's so subtle, but it's so real.
Right. Oh, yeah. And that's what I tell people, you don't always have to have these big, huge signs. It's like some people will say, well, if I don't see 5 butterflies and 10 dragonflies and a feather and then they're not there. It's like you have to just, you know, be mindful, but don't look, you know, and
Mm,
and it
mhm.
they'll be there, they will come, and never question the signs when they come in. A lot of people really will, and then it's just one of those things where I say, once you just know, you just do,
Absolutely.
and it's so powerful. And like you said, so subtle, but so powerful.
Mhm.
And, I think that's beautiful. And, um, I'll tell you a really quick story, and this is for everybody really quick, but my brother had passed away last month, and he had my mom's ashes at his house, and we ended up, my younger brother and I are the kind of the executors, if you will, of the estate, along with another sibling. Anyway, so we went through the house trying to find my mom's ashes. We found them finally, and that was the only thing we wanted. So, and it was literally just right before Mother's Day. So we found my mom's
Mm.
ashes, and um, my older brother's passing, has brought my younger brother and I together. And it's like, and the reason I'm telling you all this, it's all divine timing. It's like everything is aligning and all these signs that are coming through. And I knew my mom had a big part of why this all came about.
Mm.
And finding her ashes, and we ended up getting necklaces and gave them, for Mother's Day, I'm giving my children these, necklaces with my mom's ashes,
Wow.
but it was all part of her signs, of what needed to be. And so,
I'm so
anyway, it's
sorry for
just,
your loss.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, death is never easy, but I find so much comfort in knowing that they're still with us. So good.
Absolutely. They are.
So good.
Wow. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh my gosh, hon, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you hopped on. And girl, I will be manifesting this year and, moving forward that you'll connect with your person. I have no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, tall, dark, and handsome.
Hey, that sounds good. And I'm happy as I am too. So
Well, yeah,
I'm in a
that's
really good place.
yeah, you
So,
are. Yeah, and I love that. I always hate that saying "you complete me," like the whole Jerry Maguire bullshit. I hate
yeah.
that. I
Mhm.
always say, you know what, you don't complete me. You're an accessory. You just you accessorize me.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, beautiful. Well, I'm glad we got you to come on live. That worked out great, and I'm so
Thank
glad you
you.
were here. All
Thank
right,
you
hon.
so much.
Hey,
That was
you're
beautiful.
welcome. You're welcome, hon.
Okay. Thanks for
All
taking the
right.
time.
Hey. Oh, always. Okay. All right, hon.
Okay.
We'll talk to
Okay.
you
See ya.
soon.
Okay.
Hey, bye. All right, you guys. Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. Um, this just the connections, just absolutely I mean, even just the message, right? Just that message, like Aaron said, full body chills. Girl, I had chills from head to toe. Just, I mean, I always laugh and say, I just shaved my damn legs. Now I gotta shave them again because of all the the goosies. So Oh, just stunning, just amazing. Um, all right, you guys, let me get a drink. My mouth is so dry. One second here. My puppies are laying in here. They're looking at me like, Mom, open the door. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to unpin Jess's comment here. Oh, I just can't believe it. I love, I'll tell you, the, let's see. Okay. Um, okay, guys, sorry. Give me one second here. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Should we go ahead and we'll do another reading here. And so again, give me your two numbers between 1 and 44. And then again, whatever kind of reading that you're hoping to receive. Okay, let's see here. And I'm going to figure out, dang it, how to do the bring people on live on Instagram. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Jenny Snow. I'm reading Jenny. There is a possibility my brother Nathan might also be coming through. He died in March. Oh, okay. My son's birthday is on Saturday. I also had a person who is clairalien tell me they could smell a musky smell. That's the word. It's clairalien. Thank you. I could not think of the smell one. Tell me it's a musky smeller. I think he may have hijacked her reading. Jenny, I love it. And it's not so much about, I think you're right, hon. I think you're right that your brother Nathan, because I wrote down the name Nathan, and everything is that you are putting in here is connecting exactly with what we were saying. But it's not so much hijacking as it is piggybacking. And souls will do that. They will come in and they will piggyback off of another, or they'll come in and help another soul to be able to kind of push them forward so that they can find that courage, I guess, and the energy to come forward. So it's I have no doubt then your brother was here as well and just kind of piggybacking off of her husband. That's so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. What are you girls doing? Do you guys want to see my puppies really quick? Come here. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is our tank. This is Pixie. These are our schnauzers. Hi, baby. Yes, and you're the naughty one. We call her PETA, which is pain in the ass. So that's Pixie. And then come here, Gypsy. Come here, babies. And then Gypsy, she's our other schnauzer, and she is um, their liver color. Do you see how cute she is? And she is so light. She was the little runt of the litter. Look at her eyes. Aren't her eyes when the lights go in? They're kind of like this really pretty golden. Hi, they're so sweet. We love them. Okay, you go lay down. Oh no, you can't play. Oh, she wants to play some more. You want to play? You want to do readings? Hmm? Okay, there you go. Okay, lay down. Okay. All right. I just had to share with you guys. They're so fun. Oh, Pixie's gotten so big, Darlene. So big. She's so heavy. She's a tank. She is a tank. Okay. Let's see here. Um, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, guys. This takes me a minute usually to pick the first one here. Okay. All righty. I really hate the dry weather here in Utah. Do you guys get bad dry lips? I know, totally random, but okay, I think I'm gonna pick just because I need a little bit of a breather from Spirit after that one with Jess. Jess, I love you. That was nothing like really personal per se. So I'm going to pick Jamie. So Jamie Daniel. Jamie is 4. What's with the 4 and 11? That's so crazy. Those two numbers. I think Jess's numbers were 4 and 11, wasn't that? Um, so Jamie, 4 and 11. So Jamie, if you are here, let me know. Donna, I would love to come to Texas. You guys, seriously, if you're in another state and you can help me to just like find a venue that I can get, you know, reserved, booked, whatever, or like give me a list of several of like near where you live, I will come. It's like, it's a matter of finding the venue and then promoting and getting people to come. So I want to, Texas is on my list. It is on my list. Okay. All right. So Jamie's here. Okay, good. 411. All right, my friend, let me pull your cards. And Jamie's is general. So we're just going to go with whatever comes and we'll see what direction that may be. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 11. Okay. All right, my friend. Okay. Oh my gosh, Paula, I would love to come to Hawaii. Matter of fact, a friend, she was a client and then now I consider her a friend, which by the way, you all are my friends. So I always you come and have a reading with me or join a live, you are now my friend. You're stuck with me. So but she lives in Hawaii and I'm not sure exactly where, but I told her, I'm like, I just want to come to Hawaii. I want to go and play in the ocean. I need the ocean. I need the water, not Utah Lake, not our lakes here in Utah. They're beautiful, but I need the ocean, dang it. Okay. All right. So, Jamie, your general reading. So, your first card that you pulled, hun, you pulled this Knight of Cups card. Now, that did come out of the deck upside down. Then, your second card that you pulled the Six of Wands. And that card also came out of the deck reversed. So, we got some shadow work going on, my friend. So we'll kind of see what's going on here. I want to see kind of what direction I'm heading. So let's see here. I'm going to scribble for a minute, hun. Okay. Okay. Boy, I am, gosh, guys, this is driving me nuts. My lips are actually peeling. Jamie said, yes, please, me too, right? Let's all go. I seriously want to plan a cruise and do like, uh, you know, an event on a cruise ship. And I just think that would be so much fun. I'm working on trying to get that figured out. I know a couple of people that have done that before. So more to come on the cruise. That's a big thing to have to get together. But okay. All right. So Jamie, one thing I feel, so your two cards that are reversed, what this means, and without a doubt, is you are really experiencing a lot of heaviness, a lot of shadow work, meaning either it's just kind of bubbling to the top, or I should say, and or you are starting to work on that. So it's really about how the things that maybe that you have put on the back burner, maybe that you've been trying to just kind of forget about, are starting to kind of rear their ugly head. So the cup card that you pulled, now that cup is upside down. So what that means is that something is inside the cup at one time, and either you intentionally or something, someone, God, universe, turned that cup upside down and dumped it out. So whatever was in that, something has ended pretty significant in your life. Then this wand card. So the wand, like I had mentioned earlier with Jessica, the wand is about having your fairy godmother wand, and you're using that wand to get what you want, when you want, how you want it. Now, when it's reversed like yours is, this means that things have really not gone the way you would want them to, how you would want them to, when you would want them to, because of whatever that was in that cup being emptied. So the kind of the direction I'm going, Jamie, is a little bit with relationships in your life, um, and a little bit with your career. It's almost like they're going hand in hand, and even your health. Boy, almost like all encompassing. So, and it's about it's almost like a domino effect, right? Um, when something ends, then it's like everything that surrounded that or encompassed that, starts to kind of fizzle out and end as well. So it can be very traumatic. It can feel very heavy. It can make you feel like you're lost, and that's kind of where I feel that you're at right now. However, I love seeing your cards upside down because I feel like, again, almost like with Jessica, this is a karmic lesson. This is something that I feel needed to happen so that it would open your eyes up to the possibilities and um, the potential that you have. And I really feel that a lot of this is about the mindset that you've had recently of just kind of like, woe is me, nothing's working out. Gosh, something else just ended in my life. I lost my job or whatever it may be. I don't know why I just said that. I don't know if you lost your job or your job is kind of not so wonderful. That was kind of a weird Freudian slip. I call it a psychic Freudian slip. um, but it's really about um, taking the shitty parts of what you've gone through and then turning that into the best positive. That you possibly can. And so it's like it's forcing that cup to be right side up and filling that cup up so that you can, get back on track with your life, my friend. And I feel that's coming. I see it coming. So um, you love your job. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not your job then. Thank God it's not your job. But um, your how do I put this? Your energy, the outside part of your life, your outside world of your job, if that is not going so well, it can start to affect your job, right? So I that's where I'm saying, just be mindful of it because sometimes I think we don't realize it until someone, brings it to our attention that, hey, you're not as cheerful as you used to be. Hey, you're kind of, lashing out at the client or the customer or whatever. So just be mindful of the outside, things in your life so that you don't lose your job because then that cup gets emptied. And then what happens? Then it's a domino effect of other shit, right? So um, I also feel that um, very significant relationship that just ended or you're still holding on to the possibility of it um, changing, whether the change is like you're kind of anticipating it to end or you're anticipating for them to come back into your life. So let me know if that makes sense because I just want you to be very mindful of it's like when you have, let's just say analogy here, you have a cup full of dirty water and you dump it out and you still have the residual of the mud or the dirt, then if you try to fill up that cup without fully getting rid of it or cleaning it, you're going to have still that dirt, right? Jamie said, I want them gone. I don't blame you, my friend. I don't blame you. So the biggest thing I feel for you, hun, is um, to just be mindful and be very much kind of like Jessica putting up those boundaries that cup will never be filled again when it comes to these relationships. Don't give them any of your time, any of your energy, any of your thought. Everything that you put out in the universe, it comes right back. So Jamie said bad energy with this person. Absolutely, my friend. Oh, absolutely. That's why I'm saying like if you try to focus on, making this work and forcing that cup, you still have dirt in that cup. right? So get rid of it. It will still have that residual energy. It will never get better. So now we focus on this new beginning and this fresh start that I see you having. The month of June, next month, is a big month. Do you connect with June, my friend, like a birth month, a death month, or the number six? So the sixth of a month is being a significant date. I just saw that pop up too. Um, Hang on one second. Hmm. Okay. Um, yeah. Month of June, the number six. Um, Jamie, do you have children? I just literally saw four children, four childlike energies connected to you. So let me know if you understand that or why I'm seeing four. Unless you're one of four, that will come up too if you have siblings and you're one of four. So um, let's see. Jamie said nothing. Have to, okay, yeah, keep that in mind, my friend. Yeah, keep that in mind. And the month of June. Um, Hang on here. Let's see. I'm doing my scribbles, by the way, over here. Uh, um, Max. Um, Jamie said, no babies for me. Okay. Do you have fur babies? I know that that sounds, you've got four childlike energies. So are you, what about siblings, hun? Um, let's see, but there are kids in my life I call my children. Oh, I love that. I love that. I'm just wondering if we're starting to channel someone coming in for you, why I'm starting to pick up on things that are kind of outside of what we were just talking about. So, but I heard the name Max, Max. So I don't know if anyone connects with that name. Um, I'm pretty sure it was Max or Maxine, Max. I can literally see the letters Max. So let me know if anyone connects with that. Um, and let's see here. I'm looking to see, make sure I'm not missing anything that's on Instagram. Okay, well, I'm going to let some of this start to kind of flow in. Jamie said, yes, ma'am, on the fur babies, but one sister. Okay. Um, oh, Becca said, my sister's birthday was in June. She has three kids. Okay. Um, let's see. Jody, my birthday is in June. My daughter's birthday July 17th. Those came. Oh, they did come up earlier. Yeah, I'm connecting a lot with the career. Yeah. Um, oh, Matt, and that's what I wrote down too. Was Matt. Um, Becca, I think Becca, we are going to be doing your mini reading, huh? We've got to get that worked out. I have a feeling, Becca, we need to get. I'm going to message you, hon. We'll get that figured out for sure. So, um, oh shit, Leanne just said, my uncle that passed, his name is Max, and he has four kids. Holy crap, Leanne, I think this might be for you, hun. I literally heard mention Max, four kids, and we have only 38 people on Facebook, YouTube, and I don't know how many are on Instagram. So, oh wait, I just saw Shannon Short. Max is my son. Ah, okay, let me see if I can get more with that. It's so interesting. But you know what's interesting is it's all coming in with Jamie. So that's where I'm kind of wondering why this is. So, and Magda, oh, Magda, my birthday is June 15th. Ah, I love it. Good old Geminis we are. And you've lost four dogs. That's what I mean. It's like four four fur babies, four children. It's like someone that has the four children, four kids. Um, and then that name Max or Matt. Okay, let me see if I can get more. But coming back to you, Jamie, sorry, that was kind of a squirrel moment of energy. Um, but Jamie, I want you to just really be mindful, hun, of um, finding your wand per se. And you know what? That's the June. That's the June, Jamie. It's next month. There is a change, there's a shift. I want you to watch for this. Right about the end of June, there's a feeling of where it just feels like a release, if that makes sense. So, you know, the maybe the toxic person in your life ends up really starting to pull away. And what you'll need to do is be very mindful of that. Oh shit, Jamie just said she works in hospice. Girl, that's what. Oh my gosh, Jamie, I'm so glad you said that you work in hospice because you have so many souls trying to come in right around everything. No wonder why. I love that you work in hospice. That's making more sense now. I'm like, we're talking about you, and all of a sudden, all these souls are trying to pop in. So that makes a whole lot of sense. So much sense. Oh my gosh, I love it. Jamie said, I have many around me. Yes, you do, my friend. Isn't this so cool? Like, Jamie is literally, Jamie, where do you live, hun? What state? Just state. You don't have to give more than that. But regardless, you're virtual, and I can feel all the souls around you that are already trying to come in. So, oh, Jamie said, you told me I would work hospice. Oh, I did? And you love your job in Idaho. Oh my gosh. That's so awesome. Well, I'm glad you like your job after I told you to go work in hospice. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. Well, I'll tell you, hon, the negative energy, this person that I feel is going to be, you know, that empty cup, please know, hun, that that is going to start to see it fizzling out right about the end of June. So just be mindful of that. And then, girl, go find your wand. You deserve to find your person, your happiness, someone who loves you for you. And I just feel this bad energy just used you for, you know, just a safe space, maybe, you know, and you don't want that in your life, my friend. You're such a beautiful energy, a beautiful soul. So just, yeah, don't put any energy into that, hun. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, sending much love to you, Jamie. I'm so glad you were here, hun. I hope that helped you. I hope it did. So um Jamie said, thank you. You're a blessing. Yes, he did. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, I love it. I love that you went and worked in hospice and you loved it. Every time I give people guidance and they go do it, I'm like, oh my gosh, you have free will. You know, if it doesn't work out, please don't be mad. Oh my gosh. So that's too funny. Michaela, you're surprised I'm still alive. It's only 10:30, girl. It's still early. It's, you know, it's not even midnight yet. Um, so I want to do something for everybody here. Um, that oh yes, Donna, I'm glad she mentioned. Donna, I got your address, hon. Donna Tubin, is it Tubin, did I say that right, in Canada? I got your email, hun, and all of the people that won the crystals from the last live, I will be getting those mailed out this week, so watch for those. I will send you what is a tracking number. Okay, so just watch for that for sure. So yeah, I did get your address, hun, so I'll get that to you. I want to hang on one. I haven't done this in a while, so let's do this. Let me grab my. Okay, we're gonna do a collective. Um, we're gonna do a collective affirmation and a collective. Oh man, now I'm starting to get someone coming in messing with my. Anyone understand someone that had esophagus issues, like even what is it, esophageal cancer. Did I say that right? I literally just got this burning right through the esophagus. Would have passed of esophagus issues. Boy, that was so significantly clear. Let me know if that makes sense. Boy, that came out of nowhere. Um, I love it. Okay, let's see here, guys. You guys, I love you guys. JC Butterfly, I love it. Just Steph's a badass. Boy, I try. I don't know. Some days I try to work through it. So, um, let's see. Um, Leanne said he died of stomach cancer. Oh, I wonder if that's what that. I just had someone come in that mentioned, or not mentioned, but immediately brought through that they passed of um, cancer in the esophagus. That's so crazy. Donna said yes, and her. So Donna, you know someone that passed of esophageal cancer, whatever, and I literally just was message or commenting back. That is crazy. Um, oh, Bree, my grandma, and she passed in June birthday also. Bree, I wonder if this is your grandma. I wonder if that's, boy, that came out of nowhere. Um, oh, hang on, stop. Jess just said Nate had esophagus cancer. Oh my God, Jess. Jess, it's Nate still here. That's what this is. So Jessica just posted or commented on Instagram, those who can't see that are on Facebook and YouTube. Holy crap, that's crazy. So Jessica, that is incredible. Wow. It's Nate. Yep, it's Nate. I got ready to pull this affirmation and he's like, this is how I died. Wow. Just that he's hogging the time. He is hogging the time. I told you. And you said he's opinionated. So maybe when I said I'm going to read an affirmation, he's like, oh no, he's stopping me. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Okay, let's read. I'm going to read we're going to pull an affirmation and we're going to pull an oracle card. I haven't done this in a long time. So um, Regina said, tell Nate to get my hubby. I love it. Oh, Regina, I saw that you've been getting the signs from your son. I think it's your son that's sending the hearts. Yeah, I think that's so funny. I love when they send those things where like we connect with hearts and then you open a bag of chips and the chip comes out and there's a heart. Okay, so let's pull an oracle card. And what I'll do is the first person to comment a number between 1 and 44, then we'll use that number. So just give me one number between 1 and 44 and I will pull that card according to that number. This is kind of just some fun stuff that I used to do this in the past and I haven't done it in a while. So, okay, let's see here. Okay, wow. Ooh, boy, all these numbers started popping up. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. Michaela. My short arms. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to pull number 42. So let me pull this card, and this is going to be the oracle for everybody, and I'll elaborate more about it too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 42. Okay. All right, you guys. So here's the beautiful oracle message. So if you don't know anything about oracle, I'll kind of explain. So, and this is my kind of ridiculous explanation, but oracle is like your sweet grandma Bertha that loves to bake cookies and tells you how beautiful you are even after you wake up with serious bedhead. um, your tarot card is like your Uncle Fred, who smokes like 20 packs a day and loves to burp and eat, French fries with ketchup out of his belly button and tells you how it is. That is like how I look at it. So Oracle is very sweet. Tarot is like going to give it to you. So the Oracle message for everybody says, take time to breathe out. My gosh, you guys, can we not take, like, seriously, can we not all take this? So it says take time to breathe out. I'll show you guys the card. Look how beautiful that is. So um so I guess we all take a minute to take a big deep breath in and breathe out. Doesn't that feel good? Do you guys ever do that? What is it? I think it's the 4 seconds in. Is that what it is? Hold for 7 and then out for 6 or something. I can't remember. So, isn't that perfect? Everybody just take a minute and breathe out. It's perfect. So, whoever had number 42, oh, it was Michaela. Michaela, go breathe out. Okay. All right. So, let's do this again. It's just so much fun. And yeah, box breathing. That's right, Haley. I was trying to think of what they call that, and I'll do that. I will just sit and breathe in and hold, and boy, it just feels good. I go to sleep. Okay. All right. So now let's pull an oracle. Sorry, good God. Let's pull an affirmation. So what I need is one number between 1 and 44. For an affirmation. And Deja Lu, my friend Leanne, is number 1. Number 1. Thanks for making my job easy. That came up fast, Leanne. Okay. All right, you guys, are you ready? Here is the affirmation. This is for everybody. It says, I control life. I trust in magic and miracles. This is so good. Look, I'm trying to show you the back. Look at, not the back. That's the, I don't know, the front, the back, whatever. And then look at the beautiful butterfly. I love it. So I don't need to control life. I trust in magic and miracles, right? So, I had a young kid. I'll tell you a little story about that. I had a young kid come and get a reading the other day with his grandma, and his mom had passed away of an accidental overdose. And he was 14, or is 14, I should say. And this just reminded me of him, about the fact that you don't need to control life, trust in magic and miracles. And he was not skeptical. I mean, he's a 14-year-old boy, but he wasn't too sure about all of this. Now, granted, I had done a reading for him before, but he was 11 at the time. So grandma thought he was more mature. Now let's bring him. And we did channel his mom, which was beautiful. He pulls his 3 cards out. So when you come and do a private reading, whether it's over Zoom or in person, you give me 3, or you don't give me 3 numbers unless you're over Zoom, but you pull cards. The first 3 cards is going to connect with your present, your past, and your future. His 3 cards, I shit you not, my friends, he pulled them, and they were the exact date of his mom's passing. So his mom had passed on June 4th of 2020, I believe. And his cards were the number 6, the number 4, and the number 20. I could not believe, I showed him that, and I literally had goosebumps like deep into my soul. It was so crazy, so crazy. So so this card reminds me, because I said to him, I said, sweetheart, I am not a magician. I am not an illusionist. I am just here to be a conduit, a messenger. Your mom on the other side guided you to pull those cards to validate the date that she had passed, so that you would know it was her. There are 78 cards in a deck. What are the chances that he would have done that? I mean, slim to none. I mean, it was incredible. 3 cards, and they all were 6, 4, 20. I just, yeah, chills, right? Right? I was like, what? And it was like, I told him, like, this card says, it's like, I don't need to control it. I just trust. I trust in the miracles and the magic, because that right there really is what is so, I feel, important in our life, to know that we don't have to have all the answers. We don't have to figure it all out. We don't have to. It's like the people that are so analytical, like my skeptics that come to my events. They're like, well, if I can't see it, feel it, taste it, touch it, it doesn't exist. And that makes me so sad for those people, because they are missing out on the magic, right? They're missing out on this. So it's like, step outside of, this box, brain, and know that there are things that we are not meant to understand, right? So it was just, yeah, it was amazing. It was just so amazing. Just all the signs and things that align, and it's just incredible. But I'll tell you, it gives me that comfort in knowing that there is life after death, and that we will be with our loved ones, and that we have absolute free will choice to make our life exactly what we want it to be. And that's why I was, so excited when I decided to come out of my, box, if you will, and come out of the, the broom closet, I call it, and share my gifts, and just started manifesting and seeing things falling into place. And, has it been easy? Fuck no, excuse my mouth, but no. It's been very hard. It's been very challenging, but it's been so worth it. And this is why I'm doing this free event in 2 weeks, because I want to give back. I believe in karma. I believe in good, and I believe in bad. So it's one of those things where, you know, um, you have to try to look at the good in the shitty stuff. It's not easy. It's not easy. I get it. It is not easy, but um, when you're able to do that, boy, I'll tell you what, my friends, it makes life a lot easier. It really does. It really does. So, um, Michaela said, as long as I get to see my pets in the afterlife and the people I love, then I'll be happy. Girl, I can't say I guarantee you will, but I'm 99.9% sure you will. How's that? I mean, we never have a definitive answer of what's going to happen, right? But this is why I do what I do. This is why I love to share my gifts. This is why I love to channel the other side and give these validations that I wouldn't know, like shit, like with Nate and the 3, he passed on the 3rd, and then he comes in and he's like, hey, I got esophageal cancer. I'm like, I don't know this stuff, right? So that's where I say, maybe it helps even the skeptics to sway a little bit, right? So I always say, when you come to my event, if you are skeptic, I'll end up connecting with you. It is the weirdest shit. My skeptics always get red. And when they leave my events with tears in their eyes, I just kind of smile behind the scenes and, kind of do a little golf clap. Not gonna lie, it's really awesome. So all right, you guys. Well, I know I'm over here just chatting, but I'm gonna call it a night. I am exhausted. I need to go get some food. I need to go eat, and yeah, and decompress. So these uh, these events that are coming up, they're on my website. So go to mini-medium.com. You can go on there, and all my events are on there. If you want to book a reading, I would suggest you do that soon. I don't know if you guys know, but I just filmed an episode with a reality show. I cannot tell you what reality show, but that is going to be coming out in September. And once that comes out, I will share with you. We'll have a watch party. It was so much fun. I got a phone call while I was in Vegas, asked to be a part of this reality show, and I booked, I filmed this episode. And once it comes out, I just have a feeling I might get a little bit busier. So if you want to book a reading, I suggest getting on and doing that ASAP. If you want to do a parties are the best. They are so fun. Get the girls together, get the family together. Message me. I will give you the pricing. I'll have my assistant send you all the pricing and information. You just get everybody together in your, comfy, quiet, private part of your home, and we just channel and have a good time. So let me know, if that's something you'd like to do. So, all right. Well, I think that's it. I'm spent. So I will see you guys. Paula said it's only 6:30. I'm coming to Hawaii. I want to go back to 6:30. It's 10:30 here, girl. Oh, I'm gonna make it to Hawaii. I'm coming. All right, you guys have a beautiful night, and I hope to see you guys at these events coming up. If not, I'll see you next week when I do another live. Okay, bye, bye, guys. Much love.